When you hear the kick, when you hear the kick.
Hey guys, you already know what type of day it is. It's your girl Chelsea Afia. And today I'm doing a quick and easy back to school makeup look that is under 10 minutes. Yes. As promised, I'm doing this type of video for all my girls that like to sleep in a little later and only have like 30 minutes to get ready and all that stuff. And you know, if you are a beginner of makeup and want to start wearing makeup to school, this is the video for you. And you know, for a college girl like me, I wake up an hour before I go to, you know, my destination and I like to use this technique to get ready because your girl needs all the sleep that she needs, okay? Yeah. But anyways, let's just get on to the video. So for this type of makeup look, you always want to do your eyebrows first. So I'm just going to be using my Ride or Die, my handy dandy BH Cosmetic Brow Ultimate Brow Palette. And I use this for my makeup kit. You do not necessarily need to buy this whole thing because it's like $16, even though it's affordable. But like, if you are not a makeup artist, makeup guru, you know, you don't really need this. But I really recommend using a powder eyebrow thing. Because it's quick and easy and it's just going to fill in the sparse areas that you have on your eyebrows because we're trying to make it at a minimum, okay? So yeah, so of course you just want to make a line under your brows with the powder, and of course on top try to keep the line when you are lining the top of your brow right at where your brow hair grows. And also use a very light hand because we're trying to make the brows look natural, because this type of makeup is like a minimalist, natural looking that is appropriate for school, especially if you're like going into middle school and stuff and want to play with makeup. I really suggest to practice with your brows a couple days before your first day of school so you can get the hang of it, and you won't be, you know, sitting down in your vanity or in your room for like hours trying to get the perfect brow, because when your brows are not on fleek, the makeup just it, like, you know, the makeup is completely thrown off and you'll probably have a bad first day. Now for primer, I'm using my Milani Prime Shield, the mattifying and pore minimizing one, and my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I always use these two together because I use this one on my T-zone, the Milani, because, you know, oily around there, and this one, it does minimize your pores and all that stuff, but it's not mattifying. It's more like just a regular finish, blah blah blah. And I just put it on my outer portion. You can use one primer depending on the skin tone you have. If you have really oily skin, grab this bad boy. If you just have regular, normal, dry skin, this bad boy is good for you because it's quite hydrating as well. So let's just apply that. Now for foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 360 Mocha. You can skip foundation and go straight to concealer, but I really recommend using a foundation because we're going to use a light layer. So this one is like medium to full, so we're literally going to apply just a little bit. Also, I forgot to mention that I really like to use a brush to apply my foundation, whether if I'm doing a full glam look, an everyday about school look, whatever, I always use a brush. You can use a beauty blender, but if you are applying like a very small amount of foundation on your face, the beauty blender will just soak up the product and it will look like you didn't even apply any foundation. So a brush is really, really good if you know, I don't know what I'm saying. Now for concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 360. This is the ultimate concealer, like ultimate concealer. It's meant for any skin type, so you're set, and it's affordable as well. And I just absolutely love it. I use this every day when I go to school because it just gives that amount of coverage that I need since I have dark circles, but it's not cakey. It's not like drying or anything. It's very hydrating. I just love it. So you can only just place it on your under eyes by using a very small amount like this. This is all I'm using. If you think this is still too much, just apply 3 dots or a few more dots to the parts where you want more coverage. And I'm using my beauty sponge to blend out the concealer because it's quick and easy to blend out the concealer that way. And if you apply too much concealer, you can use a beauty blender since the beauty blender soaks up product when applying it on your face. So let's do that. When blending your under eyes out, I like to go around like circular motion and start applying the concealer on my eyes as well, because it just makes your eyes more awake if you apply concealer on your eyelids. Just a little tip right there. Now to set the concealer, I'm using my CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in medium. For a quick and easy application, I'm just going to use my beauty blender. Just tap off some of the excess like this. So it'll just be on your hand if you grab too much. And then just I apply the powder first, and then I flip my beauty sponge to the other side where I didn't apply the powder, and blend the loose powder into my skin. And then that's when you will go use the extra one and apply it on your eyelids, on your hand, that was on your hand. And then you just repeat the process again. Use the excess, apply it on your eyelids. And then if you have more excess, you apply it on your chin area. If you put concealer there, like the high points, just grabbing more. Really set your oily area. So like my T-zone, I'm really setting it. Really making sure the concealer presses on to my clogged up pores. And did I say concealer or translucent powder? I don't even know. But it just gives it such a natural finish this way. Like literally best technique ever. That's when I will grab a brush and gently tap some product on it. And set my whole face with it. So I'm just putting it on areas that I didn't use the beauty sponge. And then After you place it, you just swirl your brush around and set your face. If you have a face powder, I really recommend the Maybelline Better Skin, the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm not sponsored by Maybelline. I just love their products, so I really recommend those. I also recommend the Wet n Wild Photo Focus face powder. That one's really good too. Now, time to bronze up the face. I'm using my handy dandy. If you have been a Ride or Die supporter on my channel, you already know what this is. This is a brow powder, but it's the perfect shade for my skin tone to bronze with. So if you find a perfect eyeshadow, face powder, anything that, you know, it's perfect for your skin tone to bronze with, you can definitely do that. You don't need to specifically buy a full-on bronzer to just bronze your face. So I'm just using that. I'm using a big fluffy brush because it's a quick and easy application. For blush, I'm using my Malibu Glitz blush in Coral, and this is a perfect blush for any skin type. Like this type of color, like it's meant for like an everyday blush. It's so perfect. I absolutely use it all the time for school. It just makes my cheeks so alive and so flirty and, you know, all that. It's like a nice sheen to it, so it's gonna give you a little highlight if you are not a big highlight fan and all that stuff. So this is a really recommended blush. I really recommend you finding a blush that's like has like a peach coral undertone, because it just makes your face va-va-voom. Now, this is the second last or third last step, is applying mascara. Just a nice coat of your favorite mascara. And then my second last step that I would do, you can definitely skip this step if you are not a big fan of highlighter every day for school. I'm using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in Catwalk Pink, and I usually like to grab a gold shade because it's like more natural for my skin tone, and just apply it on my cheekbones and all those areas. And also, I really recommend you applying highlighter on your inner corners, because it just makes you look like, you know, you're glowing from within, and it makes you look more awake, of course, because that's the goal of applying, you know, makeup. Of course, we have to set our face with your favorite setting spray. I like to use my Mario Badescu facial spray because it's hydrating, it smells good, and it's gonna, you know, make your makeup last longer, because we gotta stay for those 6 to 8 hours of school. So, you know, we gotta set it. We gotta set it. Now we're all complete. We are ready for back to school. Like, this makeup look looks like you done nothing, even though you done a little something. It's so effortless, so easy. It makes you look like, you know, you came to slay, but you didn't have to do anything. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow all my social medias. That'll be down in the description. If you guys haven't seen my full on get ready with me with a full on beat face and a full on outfit for back to school, that will be linked down below. You already know. So yeah, but you already know what type of day it is. It's your girl Chelsea Afia. Peace.